Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to do a I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just gonna get ready, do my face. I'm going to use some of my current favorite products, maybe some new products here and there. I don't have any theme for this video, but we're just getting ready. So if you want to stick around, that'll be great. Look at this. Oh, look at this one. Right in the middle. This could be like a piercing. You know when people have like a piercing here? This could be a piercing. It could make it work, couldn't I? If you're new here, my name is Linda. Hashtag Makeupbysanchez. Before we continue, make sure to hit that little subscribe button if you want to see more of me. If you're not new here, then thanks for returning back to my channel. And now let's get started. Skip to intro now. Okay, as you can see, my skin is being annoying again as per usual. It was doing really well actually. I've been having some really good weeks where my skin is cooperating. And I said to everyone, oh my god, my skin is so much better. And then you obviously jinx it. And this happened again. So I am going to cover this up. I'm trying not to use any foundation today because I want to keep it really light and fresh and you know. This is not gonna be like full glam video. It's just gonna be like normal makeup. First thing I'm doing is grabbing this serum from Vichy. It's called Augulina Thermal. Just popping a bit on my hands and pat it on the skin. Also, look at my nails, how nice they are. They're like ombre, a fading ombre in pastel colors. And then for my moisturizer, I'm using the moisturizer I always use, which is the Vichy Mineral 89 moisturizer, which is a really nice moisturizer. If you're looking for a good boosting moisturizer, give that one a go because it's great. So I let that product sink in, and then I'm gonna go in with my favorite product of like all time, which is the new it's not actually new, it's been out for quite some time, but I haven't tried it yet until now. Is this Utan Genevieve tanning water. It is incredible. What I do is you can use this as a primer or you can just use it as like a last step of your skincare. It's literally perfect because I use this like almost every night and it gives your face such a nice tan. You can't see it now because I haven't used it for a few days, but like the last week, every night before I went to bed, I put on my skincare and then spray it on, go to bed, and you wake up tanned. It doesn't go in your pores like normal self-tanners. It just gives you a really nice, healthy looking tan. It's amazing, and it has CBD and lavender in it. And for some reason, while I was using this, I feel like my skin really calmed down. So maybe the CBD in it calms my skin down. Maybe my skin just likes weed, CBD, don't know. But I used it and my skin got so much better. And then for the last week, I haven't been using it. I don't know why. I think because it's running out fast. You can use it in the morning or in the evening, but I always make sure to spray this on after my moisturizers. And normally I use it when I go to bed, but I just wanted to come on here, show you this amazing product, because it's great. Hashtag not sponsored, but Utan, if you see this, give it a spray. Oh, smells so nice. And the reason why I like it in the evening as well is because it smells like lavender. And lavender is like calming before you go to bed. Not that I suddenly fall asleep when I use lavender, because I never fall asleep like a normal person. So while all that product is sinking into my skin, I am gonna go in with some concealer on my skin. I wanna keep it foundation free today, so I'm just grabbing some concealer to cover all this up. I am using this concealer from Urban Decay Cosmetics. It's the Stay Naked Concealer and I use the color 40NN. It's a really nice concealer. covering all this area up. I'm using no foundation, but I'm using a whole tube of concealer today, which will hopefully do the trick. No, this looks like a lot of concealer, but you know, it's not that much. It's just applying it on any areas that I might need some coverage. Yeah, so I'm just gonna grab a little brushy to blend that out. I don't know why I'm using my fingers at the moment. I'm using this brush from Huda Beauty, which is a concealer brush, and I'm just dabbing the product in my skin. So, blending all the product in. So, 20 years later, we have covered every single little spot on my face. Great, it almost looks like I'm wearing foundation, and for me this is gonna be more than enough because I don't have any crazy things planned, and I want to make sure to, you know, give my face a bit of rest now and then. So now that we got my face covered up, I am gonna go in with a little trick which I've been really loving. It's almost like a primer from Charlotte Tilbury, but it's like a glow primer. So it's basically like super glowy, and normally like under my foundation I like to add a bit on my face, and it gives you a really nice glow through your foundation. But like lately I have been mixing it with a little bit concealer and then apply it under my eyes, and it gives a really luminous brightness under your eyes. So what I do is I grab a little bit of this product, pop it on my hands, and then I grab a concealer. In this case I'm going in with the Loreal concealer, the Infallible concealer in 328. Pop that also on my hands, and then I just mix those together, and it just gives a really nice glow. And I really like that under your eyes because it really brightens it up, and it really looks, I don't know, it just looks really nice. So I'm just gonna pop a bit under there, then blend that in. I'm not sure if you can actually see on camera what it does, but it just looks really nice. And then I pop a bit on my forehead as well to get a bit of glow there, and then a little bit on my cheekbones, which lights up my cheekbones and gives like a super natural like glow. You see, that looks nice, doesn't it? It looks very natural. Bit my nose as well, and that's it. So now I'm going to set my face with a little bit of powder, because for some reason I'm not really an oily person, but when I don't wear any foundation I suddenly get super oily. So I want to make sure that my face stays, you know, a bit normal during the day and don't go like crazy oily. So I'm using one of my favorite powders at the moment, which is the L'Oreal Mercier Trancelucent powder. This product is a well-known product. Literally every single person on Instagram and on the internet have been raving about this loose powder, and again it took me almost 3 years to actually try this product because I don't know, I just wasn't impressed. I thought just a powder. But once I've tried this, I understand why everyone is raving about this product. This is such a nice powder, especially under your eyes. It's so thin, it doesn't make your skin like crack or look powdery. It's just super nice. So I'm using the tiniest amount of this product because even though it's really thin and looks really nice, you don't want to like overdo it and put loads of powder on your face because then it will still look powdery. The brush I'm using for this is this brush from Spicy Cocoa. They are actually a brand that are specialized in making little travel size brushes, but their brushes are really nice. They're really soft, and they just, I just really like the size of them. They're really tiny, but I quite like it. They're not too tiny, you know, even though they're like travel size. They're like perfect size for me, I think. So I'm popping a bit under my eyes. My forehead, because that's where I get oily. A bit on my brows. And then everywhere else. Just a product that's left on my brush. I'm just using that to set my face. So next up is I'm gonna go in with some bronzer to give my face a bit of color because it looks really dull right now. So I'm grabbing one of my favorite bronzers. I'm using this Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer from Too Faced, which is a really nice bronzer. It's quite a light one, so it doesn't like make you like super bronzy, but it gives you that perfect nice bronze. So again, using the same spicy cocoa brush, and I'm just giving myself a bit of color, applying a little bit under my cheekbones to get a little bit defined contoured look on the temples, forehead. Then for blush, I'm gonna go in with a new favorite, which is this Charlotte Tilbury blusher, and it's called Cheek to Chic, and it's such a pretty blusher. It almost always has like, on camera it looks almost like a bronzer, but I can promise you that it has a really nice dark blush tone in there, which even almost works a bit like a bronzer and blusher. But yeah, I like this one. If I need a bit more color on my cheeks, I go in with the middle part, but 9 out of 10 times I just give it a swirl and I just pop that straight on there. You can see that it gives you a really nice bit of color on the face. And a super gentle glow is in there. Like it's almost a matte blush, but has a really tiny bit of glow on there. So yeah, this is the base done. Now I am going to add the tiniest bit of highlighter, because lately I have been using less and less highlighters. While I said this, I literally got goosebumps on my body. I don't know why. But I don't know, I've just been loving matte looks like this. Especially when I don't wear foundation. I don't want to really use that much highlighter, because I feel like highlighter on a no foundation skin, almost like it really brings up my texture, because I have a pretty textured skin. So I feel like highlighter only looks nice on me if I have like that foundation base under it. But when I don't have any foundation on, it just looks a bit textured. So I'm gonna keep it like this, because the blusher has like a little bit of glow in there. For my eyes, I'm using a favorite palette, which is the Huda Beauty Nude palette. It's a really pretty palette, especially if you want to go for like a really natural everyday look. This palette is so beautiful, like so beautiful. Oh. Let me close my Laura Mercier powder before it's literally all over my table, because it's gonna be a disaster. And that's gonna happen if I keep dropping things like this. It will happen. So I just close this and I put it away, because I'm such a wise person. So anyway, I am going to use this beautiful palette on my eyes today. I'm gonna pop a little bit of the color Teddy all over my eyes, which is such a pretty color. It's super subtle. It still gives you that like definition on your eyeballs, and it just looks beautiful. Like even this with a pair of lashes on will look pretty. Like this is literally a 5-minute eyeshadow look. You just pop a bit of this color on, and then this palette comes almost with like, it comes with a concealer in it. So I'm grabbing a little bit of this concealer. I'm just popping that on the lid, and I'm carving that out. Look how super simple that looks, and it looks really pretty. This might be a bit too natural for some people, but like on a quick and easy day, I wish this glitter was more pigmented, because I like using this glitter. Like if I pop it on that concealer, it looks pretty, but I feel it would have been even prettier if it was a little bit more pigmented. But this will do for now. And then to make it a bit more sophisticated, I'm grabbing this black eye pencil from Charlotte Tilbury. This is in the color Bedroom Black. They have such good eye pencils. They blend out super pretty on the eyes and they literally glide on. So, just popping this on my lower line. Then all I do is just blend that eye pencil out, and it just really like makes it look nice and smoky. Then I'm grabbing that same eye pencil and I'm just adding a bit on my upper lash line, and again I'm blending this out. I would recommend you to use a smaller brush than this big blending brush to blend this out with. But to be completely honest, all my brushes are really dirty from Halloween, so I don't have any tiny little brush at the moment. So I'm just grabbing this big blending brush and just being super careful with blending that out. This is the eye look. It may look super boring, but to be honest, like on a super regular day, I don't go too crazy with my eyeshadows because, don't know, especially because I don't have a lot of time maybe on like normal day-to-day, well, which is not really true because my normal day-to-day is working from home and making makeup videos. So 9 out of the 10 times I have time to go all glam. But when I have like something planned with my friends and I go somewhere, like I'm just gonna go to town or anything like that, I tend to stay pretty natural. So this is pretty nice and glam. It looks like I put a lot of effort in it, but to be honest, it literally took me like 2 minutes to do this eye look. So giving my lash a really good curl, which already makes such a big difference. Using one of my favorite mascaras, which is the Loreal Unlimited mascara, which is really good to get those big lashes. Always, this always happens. Always! No worry, just let it dry and then in a second we can get it up easy. I'm using these lashes from Anne because she has her own lash brand and it's called Annytude. So I'm using them in the style impishly. I do not know what that means, but they are pretty natural. If you can have a little look over here, they're pretty natural and I like them. So I'm just applying a little bit of glue on them. So as you can see, I have done my other eye off camera and I have applied my lashes, and the look literally came together with these lashes. It looks so pretty. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of lipstick. So I'm gonna grab a lip liner. So for a lip liner, I'm using this lip liner from Charlotte Tilbury and it's called Super Size Me. And I'm using that one to line my lips. For my lips, I'm using something new, and it's this ones from Lipstick Queen, and they're really, I'm really intrigued because it's, if you open them up, like this one is a mousse, which is a really nice nude mousse, but this one is like a powder. It looks really funny, but I did like a little swatch on my hand and it looks really great, but it's like a powder. And when you apply on your lips, it turns into a mousse. So I'm really curious how this is gonna work. So, well, I just breathed it in. Ooh, it feels warm. Why is it warm? Oh my god, that's so weird. It's a powder, and when you apply it, it gets warm. And then it turns into a liquid. This is really strange. I'm not sure if I like it. It looks alright. Not a fan of the color. I'm gonna go over with this super nude one. This smells like chocolate. I'm gonna leave it on because I do feel like it goes perfect with the entire look. And I can still move my lips. Even though like it looks super matte, it doesn't feel matte on my lips. Like normally with a really matte lipstick, you can like not even like rub your lips together. And even though it looks really matte, I can still do this. This is the look. I'm gonna leave it like this. I really like this look. I think it looks really pretty. It looks really natural. It's super simple, super quick, super glam. I mean, you can even be quicker without the fake lashes because fake lashes probably take me the longest of the whole entire look. But other than that, it's basically a no foundation, super simple, natural glam look. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give me a really big thumbs up down below because that will really help me out. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of me. In the meantime, if you can't wait till my next video, make sure to go to my Instagram, which is Makeupbysanchez, where I post daily Instagram videos, pictures, etc, etc, like loads of Instagram videos. So yeah, I'll see you there. And I'll see you in my next video. And for now, I'm gonna love you and leave you. And I love you. And bye, 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 bye. Mwah!